Thanks for joining us today. I'm Sam Boyk, and this is Mile High Living. Now, over the weekend, more than 40,000 people celebrated Outside Days at AURARIA campus. And even though it's known as a place where students learn and grow, it's also a destination where families and communities create meaningful, long-lasting memories. Lulu Lancy joins me now with more. So great to have you on the show. Good to talk with you again.
Yes, great to see you.
I just mentioned Outside Days. I mean, this brought more than 40,000 people to the community or to the campus. What was the community's reaction and response to this?
You know, the energy during Outside Days was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Having 40,000 people celebrating shared passions around the outdoors, film, music, and ideas was truly magical. And we heard that word a lot. There were families exploring and playing on campus. Kids got to climb with free solos. Alex Honnold. I mean, magical really was the response. And I think we're thrilled for the growth of Outside Festival and excited to be a part of it.
Very cool. Okay, so when it comes to, these types of events, these kinds of maybe community activations, how are you keeping these experiences going year-round for people here in our community?
Absolutely. I think it's creating that sense of connection that we saw at Outside Days, that magic. We want people to feel welcome at AURARIA. So whether it's a family-friendly event, cultural celebration, community gatherings, we really want to partner with all these amazing organizations around Denver, not just to create a calendar of events, but traditions that people look forward to, because we want people to come and create their own passions and create their own traditions on AURARIA campus.
Yeah, I love that you mentioned traditions, because it does become that way for a lot of families, I'm sure. They have young kids that are participating in some of these events. Now, when we're talking about students and the campus in general, how do these kinds of activations really enhance that overall experience for students?
Yes. So AURARIA is 150 acres in the heart of downtown, and we want our students to have all that a vibrant urban campus has to offer. And whether that's at AURARIA, students dancing to Chainsmokers on the quad, or fist-bumping Shaquille O'Neal, or watching artists from all over the world come to campus and create murals that celebrate the rich cultures that make up our campus community. Because really, these moments matter. They connect someone to the place, and they connect people to each other. And college is more about the moments inside and outside of the classroom. And we want students to have these incredible memories that they look back on years later and have this lifelong connection to the campus. And also, we want Denver families and kids to create their own memories and see themselves as part of the AURARIA community, and one day come learn and grow at one of the three incredible institutions.
Okay, you caught my attention when you were talking about fist bumping with Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, where was my invitation to that? That I needed to be a part of.
When they win the championship, you're on the list. You're coming.
How cool. Okay, so how would you say that AURARIA campus is contributing to just like the broader overall downtown Denver experience?
We're in the heart of so many iconic Denver destinations.
Sure.
DCPA, Larimer, Malwolf, Ball Arena, 16th Street. And as a mom of little ones, I know if I'm packing up the kids and the snacks and the water bottles, I want to make a day of it. And that's what we want our community to do. Come to an event on campus with the family, and then walk to Larimer or 16th and grab dinner. And before a Ball Arena concert or game, come to campus, grab a slice, grab a beer, make a day of it. And we're also seeing more large-scale events come to Denver that are activating multiple parts of the downtown corridor. For example, the 2026 Transplant Games is coming to Denver. It is a multi-sport festival that celebrates individuals who underwent life-saving transplant surgeries. And a majority of the event will be at the convention center, but AURARIA is proud to be the home for the 5K that's part of the Transplant Games. And I think when you have a connected downtown ecosystem, it allows us the opportunity to bring these national events and really unique experiences to our city and to our communities.
Awesome. Okay, any events that are coming up soon that people should know about?
It's going to be a pretty exciting and magical summer at AURARIA. We have some fun AEG concerts coming up in July. And on July 10th and 11th, we're having a Harry Potter themed drone art show.
Wow.
It's going to be over 1,200 drones flying in harmony to create an enchanting evening. And I really hope you're a Harry Potter fan. I solemnly swear I will be there. And in the fall, we kick off our culinary experiences. Denver Food and Wine Festival will be on campus, as well as Amor a la Mexicana, which is a all-inclusive festival that celebrates arts, culture, and tequila.
Ooh.
And we're also hosting St. Jude's 5K, and of course, over the holidays, come experience holiday magic at Chris Kindle Market.
You bet. Oh, well, you guys are doing it all. Thank you so much, Lulu, for being here. We appreciate it.
Yes, and we just want to invite everyone to come experience Auraria, come make memories, because we're so glad you're here.
Absolutely. Well, Auraria campus is Colorado's largest urban campus, plus a family and community destination in downtown Denver. For more information, visit aurariacampus.edu. This was a sponsored